Contradictory to today's belief, reiterating what you're saying after you got an answer is not a conversation, is not a debate, is not an argument. It's being stupid or insane. You got an answer. You were wrong. This doesn't have to last long at all. This guy is mad about not Chelsea Manning, the man that got a sex change that was a traitor to the country. Okay? This guy is a reporter. He goes on to say, I don't know why presidents make these decisions finally at the end of their terms in office. I thought they did it at the end of the year. Almost every single year they made a decision about what was going on. Or at the end of every term that they have, they make a decision to deal with this. Mind you, there was a Native American person that Amnesty International believes should be freed and was not freed by Obama. But this guy was freed. If you know the topic, some people don't believe that, in fact, he actually betrayed the U.S. government or whatever, but I could care less. The guy was given an answer to what his statement was. And the answer was, this is not something that happens instantaneously. This is not something that happens immediately. What happens is that all these people on these lists file for clemency or to be pardoned upon realizing that they're not going to get a chance at freedom. It's a last-ditch effort. It's equational to the governor putting a stay on somebody on death row. The governor is the only person that's allowed to forestay the judgment or forestall the judgment, so to speak, when a person commits something worthy of the death penalty. The governor can actually say, no, you will not put this man to death, and people have to accept it. Period. Now, in this case, Obama said, enough is enough. It's time to go. The person who spoke said, you know what? I don't really even like what happened. Personally, he was given 35 years, which was the longest anybody who's ever been given to do this crime. That was the first thing he said. The second thing he said was that he did 7 years out of 35 years, which is longer than anybody has done for that crime. So, him being let go is fair. Fair is fair. But this person then goes on to repeat themselves. The guy says to him the same thing in part. The other guy repeats it to say, well, I'm talking about all presidents. You know, the all lives matter thing. But the whole fact of the matter is before you talk on a subject, research the subject. If you don't agree with the subject, you don't know the subject, or you are proven wrong, then cut it. Call it quits. Be man enough or woman enough to say, I understand. If you're on Facebook doing this, then really the biggest issue with that is that you're attempting to try to use pressure to make somebody agree with you or believe what you're saying. And you know what? Screw that.